Hey YouTube, and we are back with another spin on the highest rated replay series. In this case, it is going to be Zen in 3v3. Zen in 3v3. Normally we do these on 2v2s. I think that's where the biggest sample size is of high level replays, but maybe it could be fun to see how ranked 3s go for some of these top players. And I think specifically everyone's really interested in seeing some more Zen gameplay. So while I don't think this will be a preview of what we can expect to see in the RLCS, it might be fun to see how ranked 3s goes for these top guys. Zen is queued up with Exotic and Econ, everybody here in this match in a party, and this is the highest scoring replay of him in ranked 3s. So let's see what Zen gets up to right as I say that. A dribble off the wall, trying to demo the last spec. There's going to be a lot less scoring here. We'll see if Exotic and Zen can be a duo that spells disaster for the opposition. Actually, interesting position for Kex. Perfectly placed to stop Zen from that double. But Exotic is a guy that Zen has played a lot with. I think when you hear about players that play alongside Zen in his dynamic twos duos that he has gotten so much credit for, I think Exotic is maybe number one and Saizen maybe the other, but Saizen being dropped from Vitality as Zen looks to replace him, so it'll be Radosin and Alpha 54. And of course Exotic on the other top French-speaking team, Carmine Corps. So not going to be with either one of those teammates. Will we see them together in the future? It's hard to say. Do you guys expect to see maybe Exotic, Zen, and Vatira, or will basically Zen end up teaming with the current best player in the world, Vatira, or somebody who we know he has teamed with a lot, Exotic? This dunk, almost a goal for Zen and his squad. And in fact, the counterattack the other way, though, is going to get them scored on. I think we're going to see a lot of defense as we look at high-level 3s scoring replays. It's actually just 3 missed shots right now that has Zen at the top of his team. But a pass to himself in the midfield. I don't know if he has enough boost to finish off this double. He might have, had Tommy not cleared it off the backboard. There's a good chance he still could have got there, but a really wide rotation now as he wants to reset on 100. He's got Econ and Exotic working everything in the midfield. Interesting decision from Econ. Tap the ball away from Zen. Probably going to farm him a save here as he tries to set up something in the air. Gets intercepted. Drops the ball down to Exotic. Little boost steal. There's an opportunity maybe to go for a demo on the back line, but Zen instead looks to play the ball. High dribble reset, and there's the tying goal for Zen and his team. 1-1 with 2 minutes left to go. Normally we watch these 2's high-scoring replays and we're up to around 11 goals already, it feels like. Zen actually just passed to the other team. He's trying to pass to his teammates. Luckily for him, they went crossbar and down. But you'll see this a lot with Zen and Exotic. Them playing very, very close to each other. Great placement by the orange team. And it'll be a 2-1 lead for the opposition. Zen and Exotic seem all over each other. I did a little bit of prep going over these replays, and I did notice a lot of moments where these two, I don't know if they're in comms working together, but definitely willing to invade each other's space if they feel like it makes the most sense. We watched Zen replays alongside a couple different players, or I think it was TRK a couple days ago, and everybody commenting on how much they are, taking away each other's plays, or specifically Zen taking away TRK's plays. I don't think it's the worst case. There's another example of Exotic just diving in over the top of Zen's pre-flip. Felt like he could make the play a little bit faster than Zen, and he might not be wrong. We're trying to go for that. Zen takes the reset to the ground. Power shot. Exotic tried to give it just a little bit more to find its way into the net. And Zen's going to have to fully rotate back to get this save. I think it probably was registered as a save. Now he'll head his way to the back left corner boost. Interesting. I was about to talk about how Zen did not go and look for it, because it's something that I feel like players at the high level do the best and will do more, which is know where the boosts are at without checking to see that they're there. And yet, this would have been a great example of it not being what happened, because Zen probably should have taken his camera off for a second to notice the boost wasn't there and might not be responding anytime soon, so it's not worth pathing over. But very interesting save. Zen intentionally trying to set up a counterattack with that save, not just focusing on keeping the ball out of the net. Looks like a 0-second might be the end of the game. High scoring goal, or high scoring games don't necessarily have to be won. But Exotic keeping this one in the air to the backboard. Is he going to double? No. Econ keeps it up. And like the Globetrotters, they each take a turn slamming it off the backboard before Zen finally finishes it. So it's going to be overtime, which probably makes a bit more sense for the highest scoring replay. Zen dunking here. I think he just tried to zap dash off that landing. Attempts to chase the ball down. It's going to be forced back into net. Actually, a really risky trek upfield, as he thought for sure Econ had the ball, and then he had to recover late. Luckily, he had a miraculous save. He is Zen after all, but man, that seemed like he almost left the net wide open. Econ trying to drop it straight down. Not going to pay off. Wow, another save by Zen where he seems to be targeting a part of the post in order to change the way it rebounds. I mean, obviously, he could have saved that with much safer position by just launching it somewhere off the backboard, but it might have been a better setup for the other team and into overtime. Exotic up into the corner, pinching it down to Econ, who couldn't finish it. Now Zen makes something happen. You see Exotic and Zen going after the same ball again as they look to try and outplay everybody on the orange team. Zen's going to pass up to himself. Soft touch with mostly just height so that he can take his follow-up, and orange team now saves it off the post. Zen, can he make a way to score this? Tried to go double off the side wall. Exotic looked to score it too after he wasn't able to connect. Zen swinging around the boost, not taking the ball, or sorry, not taking ball cam off ever. So he's constantly aware of what's going on in the play. Notice Zen doesn't feel the need to stare at where the boost is at. Bit of a double save there. I think both Exotic and Zen would have had that one. A lot of misplays. Zen seemingly passing it directly into the midfield for the orange team. Nobody there to shoot. Forced to get a little low boost reset. It's a way to try to power the ball through. 2 minutes into overtime. Exotic gonna pass to Zen. Couldn't corral the ball in time. Can he get this read off the backboard? He can. An absolutely filthy quick read from Zen in overtime. We're gonna just watch his read from this one more time because he's in front of the ball when it starts, and yet still he knows exactly where it's coming off the wall. So 1,141 points. Of course, this one did include some overtimes, but 7 saves, 9 shots. Zen carrying in this game. Let's go check out another one of his 3v3 replays. Into the second highest scoring replay of Zen in 3v3. This time he's in the Mustang, and we got a couple Mustangs in the lobby, so I imagine this could have been around the time that the Mustang came out. I wanted to test out the 3v3 ranked replays format of this with Zen, a player that I know we all love watching. If you guys are interested in seeing more 3s, make sure you let me know. But if otherwise you'd rather just go back to different players in 2s, we can. I know we tried 1v1s as well. We did it with Dark in 1v1. The thing with 1v1 and high scoring replays though is that you'll just end up getting really high scoring games that aren't even necessarily that exciting, because that's just the way ones go. Sometimes we get like a 15 to 15 bunch of kickoff goal games. So we could still do it with 1s if we really want to. We can look for some high-level 1s replays, but I think 2s probably works best. And if you guys think 3s works as well, then let me know. As Zen tries to drop the ball back down to Skyrix. He's queuing with Skyrix here in this game. Missed this boost. Skyrix gonna reset past midfield. James actually touches this ball really soft. I would have expected him to clear it more, but Little ceiling reset. And a recovery for Zen. He's going to get back to clear this one away. What a nice play to stick with this ball. Zen really loving to keep ball cam on. It's interesting. Looking at these replays, I almost started to wonder if the replay was bugged. If Zen never took ball cam off, because he never did. But if you notice a second ago, he got bumped, headed toward the sidewall. He clearly took his ball cam off and looked to maybe pick up boost at the midfield. But I think he might have had ball cam off there for a second too. But either way, there's going to be tons of moments you'll see him grabbing boost where you would assume that it's just bugged by the way that he does not use ball cam, or sorry, does not use car cam, I guess. Space and time for Zen, but Skyrex actually just taps it back to the orange team. Bit of a mistake. He's not going to be able to start his dribble here from this corner. Not with the pressure preventing him from going up the wall. Now he's last backed right now. Skyrex goes early to make sure the ball gets dropped off to him. Zen out of the quarter. Probably a bit too strong of a first touch. Imagine that's not necessarily what he's going for. But notice right here, no ball came off the whole way to recover. And there are moments in this replay where he does take it off. You'd imagine that he basically never does. I mean, here's another retreat back to the back corner where ball cam does not come off. He stays completely aware of what's going on in the field. And you know what? That gets him nothing. He drops the ball straight down to the other team and they get a goal. But to be fair, it wasn't from a lack of information. Just a bit of a misplay. He also does not turn off ball cam as he goes to grab this corner back boost at the start of this play. But just to show you guys, in case he doesn't have a clear moment where he takes ball cam off, I'll go back at the end, show you a couple moments, or at least one moment in this replay where he did take it off as he misses this infield booming shot. Skyrex getting beat to this one. Zen just trying to buy himself a bit of time on the recovery. Does get this save. Zen wall dashing his way back to this ball. No boost to work with. Hasn't had any for a while. And is able to get this clear, at least for a moment. It could slam back to his back wall, but honestly probably bought himself and his team a bit more time. Now a clear up to the ceiling. Him and Skyrex, him and his teammate that he's queuing with, always seem to be not on the same page. See, here's ball cam off. You see, there's another really clear moment. Only once the play is over does he take ball cam off and look away from the net. Otherwise, it's 100% ball cam on. Zen! Okay, there's a little bit of Zen action. Off the kickoff, he gets a free moment with nobody able to stop him. Goes off the backboard for a tight angle shot. There's another brief flick off of ball cam as he checked into the back corner. Here's another one. I mean, he's finally taking it off a bit more, but I swear I watched this replay the first time around and I thought it was bugged just how often he keeps it on. I've always felt that taking it off for certain reasons was just a limiting factor. You know, you don't quite have the mechanics. Oh, wow, what a save from his team to just drive around the field. You know, it's a bit of a brain buster to like try and move all the way back to where you can't see. So a lot of people, almost everybody turns it off, but I felt like top players should be able to get away with keeping it on since they have perfect car control. And Zen is proving that. Zen is, to me right now, is proving that you can basically never take it off as long as you have great car control and you know where the map is. He's going to take it off this time for whatever reason, even though the past 10 times he's been able to retreat to the corner without it. Zen 50. Overtime in this 3v3 replay again. Pretty likely to see some overtimes when we're looking at 3v3 top scoring replays. Reset from Zen, dribble to the backboard. Him and Skyrix both on top of the ball again. I feel like you can see these moments too where he flicks it off for a second that I just don't even register because I'm so used to players doing it. Like right there when you don't want to watch the ball go over the top of your car. Skyrix lobbing it up to Zen. A minute into overtime. A double on the ceiling. Does he drop this down for a teammate? No. Skyrix can't finish it. Cal gets Omega dunked. Now Zen has to get a soft touch to make sure follow-up is cleared. Skyrix has space. Does he have boost to work with? Zen rotating all the way back. Anytime he sees interaction with another player, he's never taking ball cam off. Only when it's very, very predictable what will happen next. Sorry to talk about it so much, but it seems like the most unique thing about this replay. Khaled, oh, a demo. Does Zen lose this? Oh, looks like his teammate was able to handle that shot. Now Zen quickly launching the ball to the ceiling to make sure the orange team misses. Got some teammates dying in the backfield, but they fight right back. Zen, what a great recovery. And he just uses boost. What? He gets undercut, but because he's on top of the respawn, he gets the 100. And then he just backflips out of it and uses all 100 boosts to get back to the ball. That's just doesn't feel like a great idea. But Zen wants to show that he can do it over anything else. This infield pass to Skyrix doesn't connect. Zen can't find anything with 3 defenders. A little bit of a misplay in the corner. Now he's got some space. You don't want to let Zen have a shot like this, but he actually didn't get a great setup. Ceiling reset. Now 100 boost to work with, and his team on offense. Skyrix, nobody around to challenge him. A double, 2 committed on the save. Can Zen take advantage? Doesn't look like it. 3 minutes into overtime. Racking up the score. Oh my goodness, wave dash into a ceiling reset, and then dunks the ball. We've had a lot of incredible Zen plays, but none of them have been able to convert into a goal just yet. Zen sees that demo coming from a mile away. Able to dodge it, pass to himself. Air dribble, does not get stopped. Tries to land it onto the ground. And too many defenders are there. 3 minutes and 30 now into overtime. Khaled redirecting this one and let Skyrix have the ball. I think Zen was a bit scared about a shot, but there was nobody on the orange team around. James made a big mistake, dropping the ball again to Zen. I swear James might be on the blue team, but he keeps passing to Zen for these open fields. Everybody else on the orange team ready and available. 4 minutes approaching an entire extra game here in this one. Zen waiting on the back wall. Wants another double. Not going to happen this time. Khaled upfield. Even here, you see Zen not once taking ball cam off, and he's ready for this whole play. His team can't finish off what was a great setup. Zen cutting in field. Try to dice everybody up. Khaled can't bump. Plus J on the back wall. Zen, is he looking to finish this game? Doesn't happen here. Off that double. Ball came on this whole way. Misses the back corner boost maybe because of it, but it just seems to be the way Zen wants to play. Look at this shot. Okay, that one will end it. 4 minutes and 48 seconds into overtime, so definitely racked up a bit of extra score here, but 1,065 score, 2 goals, 1 assist, 4 saves, and 11 shots. So definitely still an impressive game from him. Everybody else played in a 4-minute overtime and didn't get anywhere near that amount of points. So do we like threes? Is threes a little bit less exciting because there's too many people to block the crazy shots that Zen goes for? Let me know, but I still think it was a pretty interesting replay to watch to see how Zen works in a higher level player environment, or more player environment, not higher level player, but a more crowded environment. Anyways, I'll hopefully be back to show matches here very soon. I've been a little bit under the weather, so I haven't been wanting to fully stream. So if you guys have any ideas for YouTube recordings, let me know. For now, I'll be doing those, and I'll be back as soon as I can to the live streams. So I'll see you guys there.